Hey y'all, so video number 3, topic number 2. So I was trying to figure out which order I should do the videos in. So as I was sitting here looking at some things, I was like, well, I can't talk about that until I talk about this. So this video is about horns and rainbows, and I'm probably going to have to break it up. Probably going to do part 1 horns, part 2 rainbows. The reason I say that is because I have a lot of stuff about horns. And I'm going to say this, well, I should just read it because after last week, after my video, something happened when I told you I review all my videos. So I wrote this down on September 22nd at 3:10 p.m. This was right after I had finished all my videos on that Sunday. Car horns as angel signs. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm a little parched. I was making my videos for my Sunday post and reviewing them. As I listen to myself talk about my amethyst, I hear a single car horn in the background. I didn't hear it while I was recording. So, and yes, there's 4 O's after the S. So, I'm researching to see what I come up with. So, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm parched. And for those of you who have seen Kings of Comedy, it just made me think of this part where I can't remember who it was, but they was like, no, that was Martin Lawrence. You so crazy. Anybody who knows me knows Martin Lawrence is my favorite comedian. And I know I'm getting off topic, but it just made me think about it when I had a sip of the Sprite. He was like, did nobody come to see you drink water, motherfucker? I'm sorry. Okay, I just had to get that out. I know, I'm so corny. But anyway, back to the horns. So basically what happened is, when I was doing one of my videos last week, I reviewed it. I heard a horn. Didn't hear it while I was recording the video, so I wanted to look it up. So the metaphysical meanings of horn. Blowing of the ram's horn, it represents the denial of adverse conditions and the affirmation of the power of spirit. Sorry if I'm talking fast, but I have a lot of info on horns, so I really want to kind of get it at least all in part 1. And the longer the video, the longer the upload. And I'll be trying to make my videos. I know I'm talking. All right, back to it. Animal's weapon. A symbol, they function as representing strength and aggressiveness, power and dignity of the divinity and horned gods, usually represents warriors and lords of animals. Archangel Gabriel. There's Gabe. I call him Gabe, but it's Archangel Gabriel. He represents happiness and joy, fills with wonderful messages, and the messages comes your way. The messenger of spirit brings good news and abundance. Energy of Gabriel is used to draw many messages of good news that uplift our spirits and help us feel more fully connected with the universe, mind, and flow. Gabriel alerts us to be awake and aware. Pay attention to what messages we in turn are giving out to the world and the universe each day. Gabriel is bringer of good news and hope. He brings news of one's spiritual destiny, that which the soul has agreed to embark upon in this lifetime, and extreme importance in understanding one's path through life and its overall greater significance. Gabriel is said to appear to them who are ready to grasp and move forward on their destiny in doing so. So Gabriel brings an ever-increasing abundance of messages and hope. That one, I'm going to read that over because it's like a continuing sentence. He brings an ever-increasing abundance of messages and hope that one is seeking may be manifested or accomplished. Gabriel speaks through the heart and not the mind, through the voice of emotion, when one thinks of a path and feels the heart and soul soaring. And Gabriel brings a message that Gabriel brings the message that it's the proper path. Pay attention to the signs from the universe. So because I heard that horn in the video, I had to look it up and see what it was about. And so because I saw this information about Gabriel, it was just all over the place. So I was like, okay, Gabriel, let me go ahead and look up who and what Gabriel is. So I just, like I said, I did a little research and I'm reading my notes, y'all, so bear with me. I did this last Sunday. I do reread throughout the week, but I've been very, very busy this week, so I haven't really had time to reread my notes. But it says, working with Gabriel, he instills a sense of a childlike joy and wonder. It says, play a game with the universe. See how many signs you can get in a single day. Bringer of resurrection and knowledge that nothing ever dies but simply changes form. You start to have dreams of warnings. It brings messages yet that we must act upon in ways that are practical and appropriate. Appeared today to bring messages of hope and good cheer, as well as to signal that it is time for you to begin to become more aware of all messages the universe and Gabriel is sending to you. So, okay, these are my personal notes I see right here. So it says that basically what I did, Miss Lady, I told the universe and Gabriel that when there's a message from Gabe, I want to hear a car horn. What the fuck I say that for? Because all week I've been hearing car horns, and not just like a car horn every 5 minutes. It's been at the most opportune time. It's been at a just out of the blue. Like I could be thinking about something and then I'll hear a horn. Okay, Gabriel, what is it now? And then it was one day it was like just horns. Like it might have been one car, but it was just like repeated. Okay, this is what happened. There was this one horn, toot toot, and then 5 seconds later it was like toot 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 toot. So when I researched about Gabriel, I know toot toot, that I could have used a better sound effect, but whatever. So when I researched at first about Gabriel, and it said basically he's a messenger. So when he comes, there's like horns to let you know that he's coming. He's coming with a message. So when I heard that first horn, it was like, all right, Gabe got something to say. When I heard the next set of horns, it was like, all right, he's on the way with a message. So the message was something that I had asked about right after researching about Gabriel. I might share it at a later time, y'all. But I'm going to keep reading my notes. It's important to note that the stronger emotional reaction you have to the thoughts, the more you need to heed to them. So whatever emotion you're having at the time, or whatever thoughts that you're having that you have that stronger emotion for, that's the message that you need to heed for, or that's what the message is for, is basically saying. So you can ask for further validation and watch to see what comes. You'll be inclined to meditate more when you start working with Gabe. You can work with him through affirmations. Write down a single question that is most pressing for you at this time. At the end of each day, reflect back at all that happened. If there's anything that sticks out as a possible answer, begin to note a thread that runs through your day. So I wrote down my question. And it says, Gabe has the ability, start calling him Gabe. Gabe has the ability to grant wishes, bring joy, unveil divine mysteries, reveal the truth, grant justice, protect you from violent weather, and make travel easy and effortless. Gabe encourages unity and oneness. A moonlight streaming into your home means Gabe is there. Simply just ask, Gabriel, I ask you for your guidance and assistance. Please help me. Insert what you're trying to be helped with. Please help me. Da da da. I give thanks for your love and being in my life. So that's it for horns. So I'm going to do part 2 on rainbows. That'll be rather quick because what I did, if you guys don't remember my meditation. Matter of fact, I'm going to talk about that in the next video. So anyway, stay tuned for the video about rainbows, part 2.